Hi everyone, I had a request to do a video on my chicken coop and chickens. We got chickens in the spring of 2023 and so it's almost been a year. My husband and I built the coop ourselves. I designed it. I got inspiration off the site Backyard Chickens. That's a good place. You can even buy plans for coops there. I priced out on Amazon and other places to buy a coop, and it was just the size we wanted would have been thousands and thousands of dollars. The size of our coop that we ended up building is 8 by 12 feet. The actual coop that they sleep in and nest in and lay eggs is 4 by 8 feet. And then the whole thing connected to this run, like I said, is 8 by 12 feet. And the whole cost altogether, again, this was in year 2023, all our supplies that we got here in Idaho was about $800 to build our coop. I did have the stain and the poly coating that I did on all the outside wood walls. Anything that had wood on it, I did a poly coating and stained it. We have 6 chickens currently. We are going to be adding 4 to 5 more to our flock, and I will give you a little tour of how we did. This is the front view of our chicken coop. That black area box, I guess I painted it, is what the chickens sleep in. And they have a ramp. As you can see, we use scrap woods for the ramp and scrap wood for the perching tree, I guess is what you call it. I even had these boxes that I painted, and I grow chicken herbs like marigolds and plants and lettuces that they eat during the summer, and I come out and they love to nest in those boxes also. And I'll show you inside. This is the coop. They do want out their water. We do have a dust bath over there, and my husband built this with all our scraps. It's just like a roosting tree. And yeah, the pallet and the hay bales, like I said, are to help keep the snow out. So yeah, and they're very friendly with my dog. Inside, this is the main door. It is not cut very straight. We were desperately to get the chickens in here. They were getting too big for the house last spring and we needed them out, so my husband quickly did it. We will be updating this summer. This was our ghetto rigged handle that we use. It's just a can opener. This is the door I use to clean out the coop. I will put a wheelbarrow or bucket right here below and just rake all this out. And those are their nesting boxes. And the heat lamp we use only when it gets in the negatives, below 0. They roost up on this pole, and we actually did have the cracks a little bit on purpose. And because for a little bit of ventilation, and especially in the winter, it gets a little stuffy. I think she's ready to lay an egg. Yeah. And I will show you the egg door on the other side, which is access to clean it also. I'm going to flip this cord up. This is our detached garage. So this is where the electricity comes in for our heated water or our heat lamp, this is the cord right here. This is our little egg door for their 3 nesting boxes. They love to peek out, and we do have a wooden egg. We have a couple of them. I think they like to play with them. But as you can see in my nesting boxes, I do have freeze-dried herbs that I grew, like marigolds, roses, mint, and some other ones to help keep the nesting boxes smelling good and clean and keep the chickens healthy. All right, I'm going to show you a side view over here of this way of the coop. But there's the slope and the greenhouse paneling on top. As you can see, the snow just builds up behind the hay bales. I'm going to show you the varieties we have. This is inside the run. I'm just gonna lock. We do have a lock on the inside, so if you're in here and you can lock the door without someone on the outside locking you in. So we have 6, like I said. We have 3 I think they're Rhode Island Reds, and then 1 Americana and 2 Easter Eggers. So those are the varieties. This is the tour of the inside. This is how they get in. We do have this door that comes down. We latch it just for extra safety, just to keep them in. This is their food area. My husband built that. They just stick their necks in and eat. The tire behind there is what we have as their dust bath. They mainly use it in the summer. I haven't seen them too much. They'll just sit on the tire now. But we built this box out of plywood, leftover plywood, and you can see there's the food, the homemade food I make, which consists of wheat, oats, peas, and sunflower seeds, and I think there's another grain in there. Yeah, chickens get scraps daily from me cutting up vegetables or fruit, from our meals that we make. Also, if I'm cleaning out the fridge and we have leftover rice, cooked rice, it's very important to only give them cooked rice, and waffles or anything that we've had for a while and my family does not eat, ends up going to them, as long as it's not bad or moldy. You don't want to give them anything moldy. They like to peck my boots, the snow off my boots. This run that we have is pretty secure. I will say I still need to fix the very top, as you can see, because I know hawks can get in to that. For the cost of keeping the chickens for food and water, I make their own food, and I will do a video and show what I put in their food. I feel like it's a very cost effective. They eat about a cup a day, and in the summer I ferment the food so it swells and they stay fuller longer, and they eat less when you ferment it. So that is a look of inside my coop and about my chickens. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will be glad to answer them.